found out that I have a learning disability when I got here on campus. And so when I changed my major and I got into the business school, and that was, that really threw me for a loop. For example, in business, they focus on group activities. They get together and do all these projects. And that's hard for me because I'm deaf and they're all here, and it's like, how am I going to interact with my group mates? How are we going to have a good communication? And often the people in the group are like, okay, thanks for your input, we appreciate it. And they kind of push me off to the side of the groups, and I'm not fully included. And sometimes the professors, some of them are a little arrogant, and they talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. They talk about helping people. When I ask them for help, they're like, sure, I'll help you, no problem. But then when I actually try to get the help, it's okay, well, maybe a little later, or I can do this a little later, and they don't get around to helping me out. So that's been my frustration.
So I came here to UT and I got my undergraduate degree in sport management and business. And I could have gotten accommodations, but it didn't occur to me. I didn't accept them, I didn't need them, wasn't really, wasn't really a thought. And then I started applying to take the LSAT, and a lot of things changed. I'm not very good with standardized testing. My reading disability became a problem. And once I got into UT, I applied for accommodations for the LSAT. So once I got into UT, I started talking to Krista, who's been wonderful in helping me with accommodations.
I got lost back then. University was huge. When you don't understand how the brain works, I can see now back, when you don't understand why the brain works, you tend to diagnose things that are not the root cause. And of course you end up feeling stupid and discouraged. Because I'm finding out now that my note-taking had nothing to do, my note-taking problems had nothing to do with why I was having problems back then, why I had to read a chapter 4 times to make a B. I thought it was a language barrier, so there was someone that took notes with me, and she, I could capture certain things, and she'd capture others, and that's how I began to make A's. But I eventually became discouraged, and when I started family, I dropped out. But I can tell you that I picked the school without a clue how a big university was going to affect me, because, nothing was known about, behavioral problems, why people become anxious, and we're all different. We have all different triggers of why we become anxious or what distracts us. So if I did it all over again, I would not go to a big school, because I did get lost back then.